connecting neighborhoods across the Treasure and Magic Valleys, telling stories from within our communities. This is Good Morning Idaho.
Hey everybody, happy Friday and welcome to Good Morning Idaho into our second hour this morning at 6 a.m. I'm senior reporter Roland Barris. We are coming to you live this morning from Ann Morrison Park ahead of the second day of balloon launches at the Spirit of Boise. And I'll have more from the organizers coming up in a bit. Right now you can see behind us, they've got a crew working on the balloon behind me. There's probably 5 or 6 other balloons that have just arrived into the park. So they've got a lot of work to get everything ready for what should be a fabulous day to fly. Also, we've got a lot to get to from our team of neighborhood reporters like our Riley Shoemaker, who brings us a lawsuit brought by the families of the two of the victims of the University of Idaho murders. They're suing the city of Moscow to block the release of certain investigative materials to the public. And at 6:30 this morning, our Sahana Patel is going to bring us more on chip sealing, a nightmare out of Mountain Home, where a family driving over a freshly chip-sealed roadway left their car window shattered. All that coming up, but first let's get the latest on the weather, and I think it's going to be great flying weather. I've got my leather jacket on, the bomber jacket on, as if I'm going flying or something. I'm not, but it's going to be a great day for everyone who is.
Yeah, I was wearing mine yesterday too because it's a bit chilly out there, especially to start the morning. So if you're heading and making your way out early to go see the balloons, grab the light jacket. We'll be sitting with the mid-60s through at least 8 a.m. We'll slowly see that smoke build in as you head into lunchtime. By then, we'll be sitting in the upper 70s. But again, as far as what our air quality looks like, I want to talk about this because wildfire smoke will be pretty evident into the afternoon. We'll be sitting at a moderate today and into tomorrow. So if you're more susceptible to the wildfire smoke and you get that itchy throat while you're hanging out there, you're going to want to refrain from spending a lot of time outdoors this weekend, which is going to be hard because our weekend looks pretty nice, Roland.
Yeah, it does. Fantastic weather has returned. Thanks, Sophia. Appreciate it. We do start this morning with a case of sexual abuse discovered within a Nampa Catholic church. Our Victoria Rodriguez has the story, and we want to warn our viewers that some of the details in this case are pretty disturbing.
A priest from this Nampa church is now in Canyon County custody, accused of raping a teenager. I'm your Canyon County neighborhood reporter Victoria Rodriguez with new details from Thursday's arraignment.
Did commit a rape in violation of Idaho Code 186101 subsection 2. This charge is a felony that has a maximum penalty of up to life in the state penitentiary.
Robert Mendez Esquivel, also known as Father Robert Toto Mendez, is facing 3 felony charges for rape and sexual battery involving a 16-year-old boy. The priest was arrested near St. Paul's Catholic Church in Nampa on Wednesday, and at Thursday's arraignment, prosecutors revealed more details in the case, including how he met the alleged victim. Prosecutors say he met up with a 16-year-old boy through the dating app Grindr. Grindr is a dating app for the LGBTQ+ community. The Catholic Diocese of Boise lists Father Mendez as a chaplain for a ministry program serving people with same-sex attraction who wish to live according to the teachings of the Catholic Church. At the arraignment, we learned the victim was born in 2009 and just turned 16.
Your Honor, the defendant is a huge risk to our community. He used the dating app to meet up with the victim who was only 16, and this is concerning to this day because it shows that he has social media access to other children.
State representatives say the two met at a local park before Mendez drove the team back. During that drive on August 14th, prosecutors say Mendez asked the victim what grade he was in, which they say shows he knew the victim was still in school and underage. Mendez has since been removed from the St. Paul's Catholic Church website. I've spoken with several members of the Nampa Church with varying reactions. Some were shocked, while others told me they weren't surprised. The Diocese of Boise released a statement saying, in part, they have few details and expect to learn more, but in light, they removed Father Toto's faculties pending further clarity. Esquivel is currently being held on a $300,000 bond and is expected back in court on September 11th. Reporting in Nampa, I'm your Canyon County neighborhood reporter Victoria Rodriguez for Idaho News 6.
Unfortunately, as we reported, this Nampa priest is not the only local faith leader facing charges of sexual misconduct. Former Mountain Home pastor and daycare director Gregory Wayne Jones is awaiting his next court date after a judge denied a proposed plea deal earlier this month. Jones is charged with felony sex trafficking in a probable cause affidavit. A detective alleges Jones used his position of authority to access and abuse vulnerable women under the guise of spiritual healing. His next court date is set for September 15th. You can find our complete continuing coverage of the case on idahonews6.com.
A judge is weighing whether crime scene images and police records from the University of Idaho murders should ever be released to the public. The families of Madison Mogen and Ethan Chapin are suing the city of Moscow, asking for a permanent injunction to keep those files sealed. I'm neighborhood reporter Riley Shoemaker with what both sides argued in court. The case stems from public records requests made to the city of Moscow. The city released blurred crime scene photos, which were later published by a Boise news outlet that is not Idaho News 6. Attorneys for the victims' families say that release was deeply harmful and that the city's redactions fell short.
These gory images were disseminated to the public, or at least in this case to one media outlet that then apparently disseminated to others because they're now out there everywhere.
The family's lawyer, Leander James, argued that blood is part of the body and said families have been re-victimized by the release. The city of Moscow countered that it is bound by Idaho's public records law, noting that it has received more than 1,000 requests in this case, including hundreds asking specifically for photos and video.
Whether I personally, whether anyone personally thinks these images should be released or not, the city has a duty under the statute to release them on request, unless an exception applies.
For now, the judge extended a restraining order, blocking the release of images, audio, or video from the bedrooms of Mogen, Chapin, Kernodle, and Gonsalves until she issues a final ruling.
After years of legal steps, a jury ruled in favor of Eagle's senior citizen nonprofit in its lawsuit against the city of Eagle. I'm your Eagle neighborhood reporter, Greenlee Clark, with what this decision means for the senior community.
Well, we were just hoping that things worked out, and they did, and we were elated.
A years-long legal dispute against the city of Eagle ends with relief for former Mayor Stan Ridgway, who now serves as the president of Eagle's Senior Citizen, Inc. Last week, a jury sided with the nonprofit, awarding the group $2,500 for breach of contract and civil rights violations to be split between the city and former Mayor Jason Pierce.
While we filed a suit against the city and we won that suit, the city filed a suit against us to get it started, and by evicting us, and the court ruled in our favor on their suit.
The jury also ruled Pierce to personally pay another $5,000. I reached out to the former mayor several times for comment, but have not heard back. Throughout the case, Ridgway pointed out that Idaho is known as a strong Constitution state, but said the city's actions, including filming seniors, locking them out of the building, and seizing their equipment, showed that protecting human services wasn't being treated as seriously as other constitutional issues. Ridgway took those concerns to this week's city council meeting.
I suggested that the current council resign their positions because they weren't following their oath of office by upholding the Constitution of the United States and the state of Idaho.
The Eagle Senior Citizens Group is currently operating out of Eagle Hills Church. Their lease there ends at the end of September. Ridgway says the board will meet on Tuesday about what's next, encouraging the community to attend.
We're hoping that eventually the community gets behind us and we get that building back, because the city really had no reason to get it.
I reached out to the city of Eagle for comment. They tell me the case isn't over and are considering steps to appeal. I'm your Eagle neighborhood reporter, Greenlee Clark, for Idaho News 6.
A tough season opener for the 25th ranked Boise State Broncos as they lost 34-7 yesterday in a non-conference road game against the University of South Florida. The Broncos struck first late in the quarter with a 6-yard touchdown pass to transfer Chris Marshall, but the Bulls responded with 34 unanswered points to claim the victory. Boise State will have a chance to bounce back next week at home against Eastern Washington. Kickoff is set for 7 p.m. Mountain Time. After the break, the 2 young victims in the horrific Minnesota school shooting have been identified now, and it comes as parents are demanding lawmakers address gun violence. Details straight ahead.
All right, it's 6:12, and as you get ready to head out to the Balloon Fest and Morrison Park this morning, sitting in the mid-60s, it'll be nice and sunny. You'll notice the hazy skies, especially today, and as you head into lunchtime. I'll have the rest of the weekend ahead coming up.
All right, it is looking good out here, Sophia, and it's time to take a look at your national headlines this morning. Today marks the end of a tariff exemption on low-value goods coming into the United States. The exemption, known as the de minimis exemption, allows packages worth less than about $800 to come into the U.S. duty-free. From now on, those purchases entering the U.S. will be subject to their origin country's applicable tariff rate, which can range from 10 to 50%. As a result of the change, postal services from more than a dozen countries say they're going to pause shipping to the United States until they can get more clarity on the new rules. Ukraine's capital has declared today a day of mourning after Russia's second largest aerial assault since the war began. The overnight bombardment on Kyiv killed at least 21 people, including 4 children. The attack damaged buildings belonging to the European Union and British Council. Hundreds of rescue workers responded to multiple locations across the city. And the White House is replacing the CDC director with a Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s deputy, Jim O'Neill. Jim is an investment executive without any medical training. He'll take over for scientist Susan Menares. The move comes as Kennedy pushes anti-vaccine policies and reshapes a key advisory committee with vaccine skeptics on it. Republicans and Democrats are calling for a congressional oversight of that decision. Now to the Catholic school shooting in Minnesota. The 2 young victims have been identified this morning as more parents and politicians push to better fortify schools nationwide. Here's ABC's Rhiannon Alley.
We're now hearing from the families of the 2 young students murdered in cold blood at Annunciation Catholic School.
We love you, Fletcher. You'll always be with us.
Grieving father Jesse Merkel, remembering his 8-year-old son Fletcher.
We will never be allowed to hold him, talk to him, play with him, and watch him grow into the wonderful young man he was on the path to becoming.
The other victim, 10-year-old Harper Moisky. Her family is demanding leaders address gun violence and the mental health crisis in America, saying no family should ever have to endure this kind of pain. Change is possible, and it is necessary. Video taken by a parent who raced to the school shows the moments just after shots rang out Wednesday. The church had followed its own safety policy, locking its doors when Mass began. The shooter unleashing a hail of bullets from outside the building. In addition to the 2 children killed, 15 others were injured, and 3 parishioners. First responders describing incredible moments of bravery, children not hesitating to risk their lives to protect their friends.
We had one kid that covered up another kid and took a shotgun blast to his back and things like that, and they were helping each other out.
One hospital treated 8 children. Amy Forchis rushed to her job as a pediatric nurse in that hospital, not knowing her 12-year-old daughter Sophia was among the victims. Sophia is now out of surgery but is in critical condition. Investigators have recovered 116 rifle rounds, 3 shotgun shells, and 1 live round stuck in the shooter's handgun. All 3 firearms, they say, were purchased legally. The suspect, Robin Westman, had no known criminal history but previously attended the school. Rhiannon Alley, ABC News, New York.
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Idaho on a Friday morning. TGIF, everyone, and I'm senior reporter Roland Barris. We are live at Ann Morrison Park ahead of the second day of launches for the Spirit of Boise Balloon Classic. Now, you can see behind me the crew of the Split Tail out of Reno is getting their canopy all sorted out so they can get ready to take off this morning. Should be absolutely gorgeous to come down here. Make sure to wear, if possible, rubber galoshes because it's really wet on the grass just from all the dew. You know, the balloon community, as you can tell, is a very tight-knit group. Just as they all turned out to honor Scott Spencer's legacy when he passed away in 2020, you know, he started this whole thing after all here locally. The pilots will all honor another of their ranks this morning who passed away earlier this year.
This year we lost a local pilot, Roy Foote. He had been to every single balloon launch since the very first one in 1991. And he will be missed this year, so we're going to do a tribute flight for him. His balloon will be inflated in the middle of the field, And as the balloon lifts off, 3 pennants will come down the sides of the basket, and it will fly away just to honor him. It will be his day.
I just think that's a really cool way to honor someone's legacy with all these balloons going off later on today. You can watch for that. The memorial flight will take place again this morning. Our neighborhood reporter Riley Shoemaker will have full coverage of that airborne memorial tonight on Idaho News 6 and at idahonews6.com. You can hear behind me, they're starting to fire up some of the burners here this morning to test them, and it's going to be a gorgeous day for flying. So if you have a chance to come down and watch it, this might be a great day to do it. It also goes through the weekend, everyone. Reporting from Ann Morrison Park, I'm senior reporter Roland Barris, Idaho News 6.
Sophia Cruz with the Idaho News 6 forecast.
All right, it's 6:19, and as you get ready for your Labor Day weekend, thanks for joining us on your Friday morning. Now, as we get ready for our Friday, it is going to get a bit toastier out there. 89 this afternoon is expected, but even warmer as you head into Saturday and Sunday. 93 by Sunday afternoon. It's going to be clearer on Sunday. However, Friday and tomorrow we'll be looking at some hazy skies. So just a heads up, it is going to look a little hazy as you make your way out for your Friday afternoon. Here's a good look at what's going on. We have our wildfire situation going off to eastern Oregon. Now there is one existing wildfire there that's contributing really to the majority of our smoke. And what's happening is with the southerly flow that we're getting, some of it will start to slowly mix out at times. Other portions of the really area are going to continue to sit with the moderate category. So by the time we head into Friday around 6 o'clock, down from LeGrand into Twin Falls, that's where the smoke will grow densest. By Saturday morning, same story into the Treasure Valley, denser smoke coming about. So Sunday, I think will be a bit clearer than both Friday and Saturday. However, if you do take any pictures this weekend, be sure just to send them in on Idaho News 6, whether it's your fun weekend plans or maybe even the wildfire smoke. It'll be good to really show those into the next week. But as far as rain chances go, we are looking pretty minimal here in the Treasure Valley and Magic Valley. You'll notice that a lot of it is focused over our mountains. So as you make your way up across the east and west central mountains and into eastern Oregon, slight chance of isolated showers. And just walking you through what this looks like, it's not widespread impact. So we will still have a pretty nice weekend on tap here, but you'll notice that as you make your way down south and into Jordan Valley, that's where you're looking at some isolated showers for this afternoon. It's not widespread again, but the main impacts will be brief heavy rain, small hail, and gusty outflow winds, possibly upwards towards 45 miles per hour. So secure any loose items you may have out there. So again, this continues into 6 o'clock and starts to move a little bit over Baker City. By Saturday morning, it's all pretty quiet and we don't really notice too much change. Then those isolated shower chances come again. So while it has been pretty quiet the past day, we do still see that monsoon moisture just kind of lingering around out there with that southerly flow. By Sunday, same story, nice and quiet conditions continue. If you're heading out to Lucky Peak on Saturday, and even it's in general this weekend, it's going to be pretty nice. You'll hit the lower 90s by Saturday afternoon. So if you're doing some boating for Labor Day weekend, you should be really, just make sure you're wearing sunscreen, honestly, but it should be a pretty good forecast for you. But Monday, mid 90s as you head into Labor Day itself. By next week, lower 90s continue on. So it's getting pretty toasty into the next week.
I'm up here in Boise County to learn more about the Kumo project and hear from both sides of this mining issue. The Kumo project is a proposed copper mine near the headwaters of Grimes Creek in Boise County. I'm your Idaho Backroads neighborhood reporter Steve Dent, and the Idaho Copper Corporation wants to do an exploratory project in preparation of mining, while conservation groups aim to stop this for the third time. The Idaho Copper Corporation wants to construct 9 miles of new roads to create 122 drill pads with 250 drill holes in a 3,000-acre area as part of an exploratory phase to figure out if they want to create a copper, molybdenum, and silver mine 14 miles north of Idaho City.
We need to know what the ore body actually has before we ultimately decide if this is something that's worth developing or whether it's not. So we need to do more drilling. If you look at the information that's contained in the work that the Forest Service did, it's replete with just hundreds and hundreds of pages of technical reports and studies that come to the conclusion that this drilling is not going to impact anybody.
In March, the Boise National Forest approved the exploration project, and conservation groups quickly challenged that decision in June. It has to do with the proposed location, as Grimes Creek flows down and meets up with Moores Creek before entering Lucky Peak Reservoir and eventually the Boise River. Conservation groups have filed suit twice and won, and now they're fighting again in an attempt to stop this mine in this phase.
Most hard rock mines that are within any sort of close vicinity of a water resource end up contaminating it from a spill, leaching out from the waste rock pit or a tailings dam failure. And so it's kind of inevitable that something's going to happen that's going to harm our water resources, and it's not a matter of if, but when.
I'm your Idaho Backroads neighborhood reporter Steve Dent for Idaho News 6.
All right, we're at the bottom of the hour on this Friday morning, everybody, at Ann Morrison Park. They're actually inflating one of the balloons behind me. I got to remind you, bring some rubber boots if you can. This is my sock this morning, and that's not a good thing, folks. My legs are absolutely, completely sopping wet, and that's because of all the water on the ground here. But it's going to be a beautiful day once the sun comes up. Here's what's still to come this morning from your neighborhood reporters.
Drivers say a road fix is costing them hundreds. How one family was left with more than just a shattered windshield while driving along Highway 67 and Air Base Road.
New this morning from Ann Morrison Park, I have more on the water quality levels that show a concerning amount of E. coli at this popular Boise River float spot.
Now we'll look outside from the Treasure Valley Chevy Dealers Tower Cam.
Connecting neighborhoods across the Treasure and Magic Valleys, telling stories from within our communities. This is Good Morning Idaho.
Hey, good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. Welcome back to Good Morning Idaho. It is 6:30. I'm senior reporter Roland Barris, live this morning at Ann Morrison Park. It's getting noisy here because today is day 2, really, of balloon launches, and you can see the first balloon going up right now, being inflated. They won't go up until, obviously, sunrise and probably around 7:15. There's still plenty of time to come down here and watch all of these balloons go up because this is only the first one that is actually inflating, and they use a fan for that right now. They don't actually use the burners until later this morning when they do a liftoff. But it's going to be an absolutely gorgeous day. I'm going to have more from the scene here coming up in just a bit. Also coming up from our large team of neighborhood reporters, we've got a story new this morning from our Allie Tripke at the Boise River ahead of the last weekend of float season, of course. But this comes as the Department of Environmental Quality is reporting concerns about E. coli in the river. Also, Don Nelson highlighting water issues northeast of us in Idaho City. What a rough time there after an overnight storm effectively shut down the city's water supply. They had to bring a lot of water in for them. Also, let's get the latest on our weather to kick things off this last half hour on a Friday. Sophia Cruz joins us. It's going to be a great day, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be a really good day for those balloons, too. And as you head through your morning, if you're making your way to Ann Morrison Park, it's going to be a chilly start to the day. So make sure you grab the light jacket. Even over downtown right now, 66 waking up this morning. Not a cloud in the sky, but as soon as that sun starts to come up, you will notice that haziness. So we'll talk about the wildfire smoke and what looks like for a weekend, but this afternoon you're stopping at the upper 80s, lower 90s, so it's going to get a bit toastier out there as we head into our Friday. Roland?
It's going to be a nice day. Can't wait to see all the balloons go up. Thanks, Sophia. Appreciate it. We turn now to our top story this half hour, though, a chip sealing nightmare out of Mountain Home. Our Sahana Patel shares the story of a family who now faces costly repairs after their car window was shattered while they were driving over a freshly chip sealed road.
It's a cost-effective way to preserve the roads. But for drivers along Highway 67 in Mountain Home, it's been anything but cheap. I'm your Mountain Home neighborhood reporter, Sahana Patel, and for some drivers, it's a small dent. But for one family, Highway 67 and Air Base Road left them with more than just a shattered window.
And of course, he was sitting right there.
It started out like any other weekend for the Widmer family, driving along Air Base Road for groceries. But that drive quickly took a frightening turn.
A rock flew through our rear driver's side window, and completely shattered my window, covering my 5-month-old baby and broken glass.
Connor Widmer and his wife, who both work on the Air Force Base, pulled over to check on their daughter Athena.
She was screaming and crying, just frightened because it was a loud thud and she didn't know what hit her.
Is that the rock?
Yep.
The rock flew into the car, but thanks to a sunshade, Athena escaped with only minor scratches.
I'm worried that it would have ended up hitting her in the head and hurting her.
The Idaho Department of Transportation say chip sealing is a cheaper way to protect roads.
To treat the surface of a road before it deteriorates to the purpose where we would have to tear it up and completely reinstall the road. And that saves taxpayers a great deal of money. It's basically kind of like putting a weather coating on your deck, but for the road.
But Widmer says the damage is adding up.
I want to see the Idaho Department of Transportation end up actually finishing up the road.
His window is now covered with a trash bag and a repair quote of nearly $500. The airbase is bringing in repair crews, and ITD says drivers can help prevent damage by slowing down.
It provides our workers with safety because they're working there, but it also reduces the amount of road hazards.
I'm guessing you have to keep taking that road, but now do you fear it?
Very much so, because cars are not cheap, neither are windows, and it just sucks.
If you would like to file a claim for damage, you can use the link on this story on idahonews6.com. I'm your Mountain Home neighborhood reporter Sahana Patel for Idaho News 6.
While chip sealing can be the cheaper alternative in some cases, a 2024 study from Geotechnics found that it's not always the case. The results show that in low traffic areas, chip seal pavement can be up to 40% cheaper than hot mix asphalt, especially when the ground is weak and the weather is harsh. However, in areas with moderate traffic, strong ground, and good weather, chip seal can cost about 25% more than hot mix asphalt. The study also found, though, that chip seal handles freezing conditions better than hot mix asphalt.
This morning, concerning levels of E. coli in the Boise River. I'm neighborhood reporter Ali Tripke, and the Department of Environmental Quality is sharing more details with me on why they requested that the city of Boise do more water quality testing at this popular floating spot on the Boise River.
The final official weekend of the Boise float season could come with a health advisory.
The high levels of E. coli in this particular area are unusual.
In this specific area?
Yes.
Idaho News 6 reached out to the city of Boise when these unhealthy levels were reported earlier this week. Thursday, the Idaho Department of Environmental Quality telling me this spike in E. coli calls for Boise to do more water quality testing, especially after the midweek rainstorms.
They manage their ponds very carefully and closely, and they monitor and they're able to close those. The river's different because the water's moving, so we're just trying to figure out if it's really a legitimate concern for everyone and what we should be doing next.
The city usually sounds the alarm at around 235 units per 100 milliliters. Tests taken Monday returned much higher numbers at 325 units.
I think the city went out today and they took another test. And so we are waiting to see the results of that and help them interpret that.
At the takeout spot, one recreator and his friend tell me they spent Thursday afternoon floating the Boise River.
I didn't think it was dirty. I was just surprised that I couldn't see the bottom of the river.
He adds that he hopes warning signs will be placed immediately if new water quality tests come back high. The Department of Health and Welfare doesn't have any warnings listed for the Boise River yet. If you do float or swim in the river, don't swallow the water and make sure to clean up after your pets.
And if you're heading to Ann Morrison Park on Friday, know this before you go. No parking will be available due to the Spirit of Boise's event on Friday. Here at Ann Morrison Park along the Boise River, I'm neighborhood reporter Ali Tripke for Idaho News 6.
Good news as we head into the holiday weekend with Highway 21 now fully open after a landslide had left it closed to traffic on Tuesday. You can see here pictures of the cleared roadway with highway maintenance crews working around the clock to get it back open for the busy Labor Day weekend.
For Idaho News 6, I'm senior reporter Don Nelson. It truly is a story of how a neighborhood, a community comes together after an overnight storm shuts down Idaho City's water supply.
Well, we had a lot of lightning, a lot of rain.
Idaho City depends on Elk Creek for their water supply.
According to volunteer firefighter Dave Martin, about 90% of their water comes from the mountain stream.
Our source water stream suffered some landslides up above, and it was very silted. So then about 4 in the morning, all this come rushing down the creek and loaded up our water department sand bays.
Mayor Kenny Everhart showed us how dirty Elk Creek still is. It is here where about a dozen workers and volunteers are literally scraping the silt and mud out of their natural filtration tanks.
So this one's clean.
This one's clean.
That one's
They're just finishing that one.
They have 3 filters for their city. So this sand comes from Emmett. It goes at the bottom, about 2 feet, and it is really good sand. And then once the water comes in from a fresh Elk Creek, it looks like this. But when there's muddy, dirty water coming down from Elk Creek, this is what it looks like at the bottom. And you cannot drink the water if this is here.
We have no water, thanks to that storm yesterday.
So until they get the filters cleaned up and Elk Creek starts to clear up, which they hope happens in the next day or two, the Idaho City Fire District is handing out cases of water for their neighbors.
Not only are they handing out drinking water at the fire district, but this big tank of water was put here for folks in Idaho City to fill up bottles and jugs. Reporting from the water filtration system in Idaho City, I'm senior reporter Don Nelson, Idaho News 6.
Hey everybody, we're out here at Ann Morrison Park, and Lewin Williams is a pilot of Split Tail, the balloon behind me, which is getting ready to, well, they're checking things out right now. They inflate it a little bit with just air, not hot air, and you work on the balloon.
Yes, I do. I'm the pilot, and I can't tell you how excited we are to be here at the Spirit of Boise balloon event.
It's fun, isn't it? It's great to see the city from above.
We look forward to it every year. Every pilot here is invited, to be honest with you, is invited to be here. And so you have the best pilots in the country come here, want to participate in this event, and I'm sure there's a waiting list a mile long trying to get into this event.
Yeah, no question about it. It's a beautiful setting to take off from, too.
It is a beautiful setting. Ann Morrison Park has historically been the greatest place for us to launch because we have so many landing sites around the city from Ann Morrison Park.
Right, and they call it a box here, right? To explain what a box is.
It's called a box breeze. You go up, let's say you go up 500 feet and you go west, and then you climb up maybe 1,000 feet, and the wind reverses and you go east.
So you can actually land right back where you took off.
Land back here if we have a box breeze. So
right.
We're not sure what we have. We're going to get a weather report here in a few minutes.
It's going to be so much fun to watch it go up, and we'll be here hanging out with you, Lewin. Thanks so much for joining us this morning, and thanks for being here.
More than happy to.
Really appreciate it. Lewin out of Reno, Nevada, everyone. And by the way, speaking of going up in the air, our Sophia Cruz had a chance to do that yesterday, and we're going to show you what it was like coming up after the break.
Well, the Spirit of Boise is well underway now, and yesterday I got the chance to actually go up in a hot air balloon. Take a look.
Do you want us to come chase?
Yeah, 10-4. I don't think we're going to make it back to the field. We've been coming up since the mid-'80s. The Spirit of Boise is the third iteration. It started balloons over La Boise out of the Southwest Idaho Fairgrounds in the 80s. Then in the 90s, it was the River Festival. And then Scott and Lori took it over, and we've been flying here for years as part of Spirit of Boise. When I went for my first ride, I fell in love with it. It took me a couple months. I got my pilot's license and then my commercial license, and the rest is history. We've been flying all over the world. Where's the favorite place to fly? It's when I'm in the balloon flying. So I'm looking forward. Everything else is historic. I can look at pictures and say, that was a neat place to fly. But where's the neatest place? The next time I'm piloting, wherever the balloon's going to be in the air. Okay. Today, the neatest place to fly is Boise. Yep. Other than the sound of the burners, the blast valve, it is just calm, it's peaceful. Yeah. You're floating on a cloud. There's no motion, there's no turbulence. The world moves around us, and today the sky is filled with color. Yeah. Ballooning is a passion. Now you notice I'm dropping down, see that green field?
Yes.
If we can get there, that's where we're going to land.
All right, awesome.
You know, it's interesting, you're a weather person. So I can't tell you what the weather's going to be tomorrow or the next day, but if I can't, with a very accurate understanding of the weather, for a 3-hour or 2-hour window, I get in trouble. So as a balloonist, I have to be able to read weather patterns and know what's going to happen from the time we launch for the next hour or two. We've got to be pretty accurate.
Yeah.
And so we learn to read your weather charts, the pressure gradient charts, and all the same things that you guys look at. We look at it to tell, are we going to have good weather?
All right, well, yesterday was a super and fun, eventful, just really moment to be up in the sky. If you want to head out to the Boise Balloon Fest today even, just make sure you grab the light jacket. It's going to be really beautiful. Now, as far as it goes, it's Friday morning, so I can leave you without a jam. Sabrina Carpenter released an album last night. I was listening to it this morning. It's my favorite one right now, Goodbye by Sabrina Carpenter. So on the way to work, if you're listening to that, you've got mid-60s, heading home, upper 80s.
Sophia Cruz with the Idaho News 6 forecast.
All right, 6:48 is your time, and as you get ready for your Friday morning with us, thanks for starting your day right here. Now, as far as what we look like for wildfire smoke, I do want to talk about it because you'll notice hazier skies throughout your morning. By the time we head into that afternoon, it'll start to clear up just a bit, and then by the evening, a lot of it starts to hover our east and west central mountains into tomorrow morning. Notice that it grows pretty moderate again. So hazy skies as we get ready for our Labor Day weekend together. Upper 80s this afternoon, growing even hotter by Sunday with 93 expected. We'll slowly see those gradual clearings across some parts of our area, but not very much as you head into your Friday or Saturday. Now, as far as chances of rain go, it's not going to really rain very much, but we are looking at some isolated storms across our east and west central mountains down into eastern Oregon. Walking you through what this looks like, it's still a quiet start to our morning, and then you'll notice those late afternoon and evening storms bubbling up along Jordan Valley in Baker City and then also just north of Twin Falls. So again, it is going to bring on that possibility of gusty outflow winds upwards towards 45 miles per hour, brief heavy rain, and some small hail. But by Saturday morning, there's no really threat of rain on this map. It's just going to be the heat that's moving in. By the evening, there's those same isolated showers up towards Pendleton, and as you make your way into Lewiston, Sunday morning, nice and clear. So it's going to be a pretty quiet weekend overall, just toastier. If you're heading out to Lucky Peak this Saturday, it'll be in the lower 90s, so if you are making your way there, just make sure that you're wearing the sunscreen and staying hydrated. Now, it is Friday, so I couldn't leave you without a jam. Sabrina Carpenter released an album last night. I was listening to it this morning. Goodbye by Sabrina Carpenter, I think is a pretty good one on there. But either way, mid-60s on the way to work. Light smoke and haze will build in throughout the later afternoon. By the time you're coming home, upper 80s. So do prepare for that warmer afternoon ahead. Your forecast shows us that we'll be sitting with the lower 90s through at least Sunday, mid 90s, and then Monday about 94 onto Labor Day itself. By next week, temperatures dip just slightly. You get 92 Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday just look to be a pretty copy and paste. So prepare for a warmer week ahead. I'll keep you up to date right here as we go through our morning, but it is Friday, so let's get you ready for the best commute of the week.
The Idaho News 6 traffic report is brought to you by Champion Windows.
Okay, it is 6:50 right now. We are giving you a live look of downtown where commuters are starting to head out on their Friday morning. It's going to be a great one. Now, I-84 CUNY Meridian eastbound, if you're heading in this direction, just a heads up, it does look very busy in that eastbound lane in your time. Again, 6:51. Overall, it's not very busy across many of our neighborhoods this morning, but Garden City, if you're planning to head out just near this area, looks to be a pretty quiet commute if you're waking up. Good morning to our Garden City viewers, by the way. But Chinden Boulevard onto US 20 right now, eastbound at just under 13 minutes.
This morning's GMA First Look, J.Crew under fire. The popular and storied retailer facing criticism for what some are speculating are AI-generated images to promote the brand.
Really disappointing to see this from J.Crew.
The photos, which look just like J.Crew ads of the past, appear to feature distortions.
J.Crew, do better.
Paying a model, paying photographers, that's a lot of logistics and a lot of cost, and
when you generate an image with AI, that is literally the click of a button.
Sparking backlash from many online.
Not only are we not using the creative resources that we have, we are recycling old creative.
The photos also raising major questions about the ethics of AI and intellectual property. And coming up at 7 a.m., how J. Crew is responding. With your GMA First Look, I'm Rhiannon Alley, ABC News, New York.
We're back here at Ann Morrison Park this morning for the balloon launch coming up in about 25 minutes, everyone. And we are just wrapping things up. In case you missed it, here are the top stories that we're following from our neighborhood reporters.
It's a cost-effective way to preserve the roads. But for drivers along Highway 67 in Mountain Home, it's been anything but cheap. A rock from chip seal shattered a Mountain Home family's window, covering their 5-month-old baby in glass. She escaped with minor scratches, but the family now faces a nearly $500 repair. The Idaho Department of Transportation is urging drivers to slow down and stay within the speed limit.
A judge is weighing whether crime scene images and police records from the University of Idaho murders should ever be released to the public. The families of Madison Mogan and Ethan Chapin are suing the city of Moscow, asking for a permanent injunction to keep those files sealed. After attorneys for the families and the city made their arguments, a judge ruled that a restraining order that will block the release of images, audio, and video will remain in place while the judge weighs her decision.
New this morning from Ann Morrison Park, I have more on the water quality levels that show a concerning amount of E. coli at this popular Boise River float spot.
The final official weekend of the Boise float season could come with a health advisory. Thursday, the Idaho Department of Environmental Quality telling me this spike in E. coli calls for Boise to do more water quality testing, especially after the midweek rainstorms.
And of course, you can learn more about all of these stories on our website. Just head to idahonews6.com.
Now, the Out the Door forecast, brought to you by Pella Windows and Doors.
All right, it's 6:56 and cheers to Friday as you get ready to start your weekend with us. You've got upper 60s through 9 a.m. You'll notice the hazy skies as you head into this afternoon. By 1 o'clock, we'll be touching into those lower 80s. We stop at the mid 80s into 3 p.m., but we touch at about 89. So it's going to be pretty toasty as you head home from work today. Hazy and just warm. If you want to read more about the forecast, head on over to idahonews6.com. Otherwise, let's get you ready to head into work.
The Idaho News 6 traffic report is brought to you by Champion Windows.
Okay, it is 6:57 and we are giving you a live look of downtown where the sun is coming up. Commuters getting ready to start their Friday morning, and as you start your Friday, here's a look at I-84 at Garrity. Right now, it's looking pretty quiet out there, but as you start to make your way closer into downtown, it'll get a little bit busier. Right now, if you're heading into the airport, downtown Meridian to the airport comes in at under 17 minutes. Airport into downtown coming in at just under 11. Caldwell commuters, it doesn't look too busy just yet, so if you're making your way into downtown, you've got just at about 31 minutes. So it's a nice way to kick off our Friday. How's it out there at the balloons, Roland?
Yeah, it is, and right here in front of Split Tail, it's a balloon up from Reno, Nevada. You know, they come from all over the place. They're invited here to this event. And, you know, there are very few that don't accept because it is a great place to come fly. It's going to be an absolutely gorgeous morning out here. We've got all sorts of the sun coming up, some pink clouds in the sky, absolutely gorgeous out here. And there are a lot of people here. I know we could pan off and see how many people are actually coming out here. They set up their chairs and they're ready for an absolutely gorgeous sight. If you haven't seen it before, everyone, it is a once in a lifetime kind of thing. And you get a couple opportunities through the weekend, not to mention this morning. Look in the sky for the balloons, everyone, and have a great weekend. We'll see you.